Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Attack on Show. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Jay Marsh.
We've got a fun episode, an original episode.
We do.
Not only are we going to attack the web this episode, we're going to attack the web with a Detroit-made film, Revenge of the Mask.
Yes, absolutely.
And not only are we going to look at that with you, we have an actor from the movie, Mr. Brian Heintz.
Nice.
Is in
Brian
studio
Digger's
today.
in studio tonight. Awesome.
Thank you for coming. We're going to talk to him later on, so you're going to want to stick around and check that out. We'll kick things off on preview review with the Hobbs Shaw Fast and the Furious spinoff preview. And then on I Miss My MTV, we got to end on a song. We've got AJR, 100 Bad Days. It's a fun track.
Absolutely.
It's a fun episode. It's a fun time, fun night. You
Rob,
ready?
You know what this is?
This is
Attack on Show.
We've got the Hobbs and Shaw trailer. That's right. The two that separated and broke up the Fast and the Furious family have made their own film, and the preview is locked and loaded.
So as a guy that doesn't follow Fast and Furious, and some of you may not, are these their actual characters?
They just present this. So does that make Fast and Furious, like, did they finance it?
I don't know. Are their characters a carryover from the...
Yeah, it's the same characters. It's a spinoff.
All right.
So this is Hobbs and Shaw.
I'm dealing with the future of the planet.
I'm Batman.
I'm the necessary shock to the system.
I'm Bond.
I'm Bond.
Ooh.
Well, wouldn't that be awesome?
He's up for it.
I hope he gets it.
Bulletproof. Superhuman.
Who the hell are you?
Bad guy.
The mission has been compromised.
You know what else has been compromised? Yeah.
My interest?
Yeah, literally. I'm already sold out.
Oh, it's Ballers. Cool.
Our target's name is Brixton. He's a ghost.
He's more like a Winter Soldier spinoff.
Yeah.
Best trackers in the business. Luke Hobbs.
I'm what you call an ice-cold can of whoop ass.
Career lawman. Always gets his guy. We're gonna need to operate outside the system. Deckard Shaw.
I'm what you might call a champagne problem.
Is that because he's white?
Oh, yeah, it's because he's white.
Former MI6 agent. Doesn't play well with others.
This seems very original so far.
You guys have to work together.
No way. This guy's a real ass.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Coke.
This job requires stealth.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm trying to save the world, which, for the record, will be my 4th time.
Has he only been in 4 of these?
Because I'm really good at it.
You have no idea what we're dealing with.
I've seen the Marvel movies. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hobbs and Shaw.
That'd be a good title for a movie.
Would, that'd be great.
You want a war? You've got one. Remember me?
No, I really actually...
On my 3. Sure. 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
Does this ever end? This is like the longest trailer I've ever seen.
I'd love to see the script because was it like 3 words? Punch, 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 punch.
Whoa, what did he...
That was funny. There you have it. The Hobbs and Shaw trailer finally released. There was a lot of drama with that movie being made. Obviously, the Fast and the Furious
this is the
family.
one that pissed off the Fast and Furious
Vin
family
Diesel's
because...
completely upset over this.
Okay, and then the one guy who was a model... And
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yeah, they're all upset about this movie. I don't think they have anything to worry about. It's obviously following the same formula of far-fetched action. Probably will be a fun movie. I know we're making fun of it here. It'll probably be a fun movie. Check your brain at the door and enjoy some fun-filled action.
Is there really something wrong with that, though?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But I hope The Rock has now collected enough money to go for 2020.
That's right, Rock 2020. We are your first official YouTube supporters. Yeah.
So Attack on Show is ready to endorse.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So with that, it's a done deal.
Oh, given.
All of our 6 followers.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we'll move on to, you want to attack the web?
Yeah,
let's attack the web. Brian's waiting. Sound never gets old.
Oh, I know, it doesn't, does it? No.
On this week's episode of Attack the Web, we're taking a look at Detroit's own film, Revenge of the Mask. And this is a film based on like the Dark Horse comic series, basically, where it follows somebody else finding the mask, you know, that Jim Carrey left behind.
Which was left behind before Jim Carrey.
Yeah, so this follows a new character where he's basically in debt to some bookies. You know, he gets thrown off a bridge. They think he's dead. He comes back with the mask and then seeks revenge. This is a much darker film of the mask. Don't let the Jim Carrey film throw you on, or don't let that, you know, level your expectations.
Yeah, which is actually a much better
here.
Representation of the original story of the mask that took place in Dark Horse comics, and telling that kind of story of how the mask is passed on and on.
This is DC making a mask movie. There's some killings in it. There's some good humor involved. The acting's very well done, especially by Brian Heintz, who plays a fabulous character. We have the pleasure of having
here this evening.
Yeah, so we're not going to review it too much. We're going to leave the link below so you guys can check this out. But we're really excited to talk to Brian. So we're going to head over to our interview area and pour some drinks and have some fun. All right, welcome everybody to The Border.
Nice,
very
right?
exciting new setup. We've got a special guest, as we just stated. All right, Mr. Brian Heintz is here with us today. You might know him from such films as Revenge of the Mask, actually, right?
Yes.
That's what we're covering today. It's an awesome YouTube movie that's released. It's a short film, 35 minutes long on YouTube.
It's got a couple more views than we have. I mean, a couple.
Yeah, we're going to try and boost to help them out a little bit.
Yeah,
we figure we have another 6 views we can add on to the 3 million. But no, Brian is a local actor out of Detroit here, so we wanted to bring him on set just to kind of to talk to him about the movie and his experience that he's getting in Detroit, because obviously there's some fun filming going on. So Brian, I mean, tell us a little bit about the movie here. I mean, we segued a little bit, but we wanted to leave it up to you to describe.
It actually took I think a total of 6 months for them to film it, and I was added on kind of like maybe midway through. You know, my character's name is T, just a capital letter T, and that's all I get. So
that, yes.
And it was Dylan Sides contacted me. He's a friend of mine. He's a cinematographer in Michigan. Does a lot of great stuff, and I got introduced to an awesome director by the name of Lance Kawas. I think I'm saying his name.
And directing is on point for this movie. I mean, watching it, that really stood out as far as some of the camera angles and the movements of the camera. Lance did a great job on it. Yeah. I'm sure he's going to be watching.
An incredible look of it too. It's a very professional, very well done. The whole setup and the look of the entire movie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I was even astounded by the special effects that they had, and I was just like, wow, like especially for a low. That thing was made for, I think I'm allowed to say this, under $100,000. So,
oh, wow, really?
That's just shy of our budget.
Yeah, for liquor. Yeah.
So Revenge of the Mask, this is, obviously everybody's pretty familiar with the Jim Carrey mask movie that's out there.
Okay.
Not so familiar with the Jamie Kennedy sequel.
Honey, you look hot.
Give me back my son!
This one is actually more of a take off the Dark Horse comics.
Correct.
A much darker take.
Where the mask originated.
Yes. Yeah. Much darker take where the main character, he's basically a gambling addict, and then him and his wife are beaten by basically the loan sharks. Then he finds the mask, and unlike the Jim Carrey movie, not such a comedic approach. It has comedy to it, but he finds the mask to exact some pretty bloody revenge, which is a fun take.
Yeah, it takes a very violent turn. Well, I shouldn't say turn. It's just a darker, very well done film. I enjoyed it. I sit down and watched it with my 7-year-old, who seemed to enjoy it. So.
And it's not censored.
No, it is not censored. No. So he learned a bunch of new words for school on Tuesday. So
which is why the trailer.
So tell's going to be best. Yes.
Which is why the trailer got more views than the actual movie.
Yes.
The trailer had like 9 million, and then we went down to like 3 because I think it cut off. Like younger people couldn't watch it because of the rating, the swearing, and the content of the
that's why we chose to start bleeping ours. It helped viewership a ton. We went from 97 to 100 over a week. Yeah.
Oh wow. Son of a bitch.
I know, right? Take an approach. Yeah.
Brian's on the beat mode. So one thing, Brian, I did want to touch on with your acting here. You did a great job in the movie, and I've known you for a few years. And as you stated earlier, you usually play just the serious, the tough guy, bad guy roles. This, I watching and before even talking to you, I really appreciate the idea that you were that character at first. And then you actually play, someone pretending to be you in more of a comedic turn.
Password. Same as last time?
So what was that like to get to be a little different character?
It was awesome. It was fun. I didn't even know. I mean, it's funny because that's how I act normally. But it was weird doing it on camera and doing it in front of a bunch of people being told on a whim, you know? And I didn't know what to expect. And like I said, that Lance Kawas, the director, phenomenal directing skills. He came over, pulled me aside. Doesn't yell, doesn't scream at you. He's like, "This is what I want you to do. This is how I want you to do it.
No Christian
Just
Bale
have fun
on set.
with it."
Why the are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da like this in the background. What the is it with you?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So that plays a pretty significant role as you as an actor, like the directing and things like that. When it comes to you, that's something you
exactly.
Okay.
And it was fun to kind of let loose and be a little silly, you know.
Yeah.
And I kind of when I was saying stuff, I was kind of actually thinking of Jim Carrey, but I didn't want to sound like him.
Sure.
I can do a little bit of him here and there, but I didn't want to. I wanted to be me, but. It's the mask taking over me, but I'm still, I was like three guys in one.
Right.
You really
Alan,
were. Yes.
T, and the mask.
Yes.
So.
Did you watch him? Now, were you able to see the scenes that he had shot in order to kind of mimic his style a little bit, or were you just kind of being told what he was like and had to make it up from there?
Yeah, I met the guy that was actually playing the mask when I got there that day, which I've seen him in other stuff. Michael Bugard, but I've never worked with him.
Okay.
And he just I talked to him real briefly. And then Lance kind of told me what he wanted, and then, I don't know, miraculously it turned out pretty well. Dylan was happy with it. He said, it's weird how you guys kind of sounded, similar.
You did, absolutely.
And I love, and I didn't know this at the time, how they kind of dubbed in the mask's voice.
You guys?
Want to see a magic trick?
Yes,
certain
in
areas,
some spots,
so.
as a voiceover. It was very well done. Honestly, I don't want to give away too much of the movie.
It's hard not to with having him here, though.
Yeah.
Really hard.
So, I mean, that, the film look, obviously, the link is below everybody to check out Revenge of the Mask. It's a very well dark movie, 35 minutes long. It's an easy watch. It's well worth your time. I mean, we've covered a couple other cool movies on Attack the Web. This one's up there, I think, with the Star Wars movies as far as keeping you entertained.
Absolutely.
When you first turn it on and go to the end. What do you got next? What's coming up for you here? Any things on the horizon here?
Yeah, well, I was just informed that they asked us, I got a call from Dylan Sides about a month or so ago, that they want to do a prequel to The Revenge of the Mask, which also follows the comic book. There's another character that was brought up before.
An AOS exclusive.
Yes, you heard it first.
Yes.
I'm not allowed to talk too much about it, but my character is revised because he's not dead yet because it's a prequel. So it's kind of cool that T gets to come back. Yeah. And they brought in
a faceless spoiler. You'll all
get
it. You'll get it. Right? You'll all get it. Yes.
Face off. But yes, they brought in some Hollywood talent. I guess Nathan Jones and Dean Cain are going to be a part of this one. So,
is this a take on a TLC movie?
Hallmark Channel?
Hallmark Channel?
Dean Cain.
Oh, Dean Cain. Oh, wow.
Can you refer anyone for Superman?
I don't know.
From the set?
You still have your
chance,
Rob. Rob still has his chance.
That's all I'm allowed to say.
That's it. That's awesome. That's huge, though, because obviously, I mean, the viewership, this has only been out just since November, and it's already over 3 million views on YouTube. It's obviously taken off, and obviously now that you've got some star talent coming in and they've recognized the movie and the director and obviously the talent that was on bringing you back says a lot.
Well, that's why they're having the prequel, because they need to retell
Dean
the
wants
story.
to meet Brian.
Right.
Dean's like, I got to meet Brian.
Yes.
Right.
So, no, I mean, that's exciting news. Any idea on filming or when you guys may get into production?
Sometime this spring or summer.
Cool.
And I know Bobby, he helped out with a ton of the stunts. I got to give a shout out to him. He was awesome on set. He also helped me out with some of my acting scenes. He's a great guy. He's going to be part of it. He did. He played numerous characters in the the first one.
Oh, really? Okay.
This guy getting his ass kicked in the green.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then which he choreographed all that. He's also the guy that fell when the mask comes in and starts shooting
Yes,
people.
yes.
He's also one of the Vikings.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, okay.
And we're going to have more than Viking scenes, too, so which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Which were very popular, yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very cool. No, I'm happy for you. I've gotten to know you for a few years, and it's been great watching you grow. Another highlight, just real quick, the Detroiters ad in the Super Bowl, I thought was awesome. That was in last year's Super Bowl. It was pretty cool to see you on camera, because everyone knows the Super Bowl, the best part is the commercials, unless New England loses.
That's the second best part.
Exactly.
But that was very cool to see you in that. Wish you nothing but success here. I just wanted to say thank you for coming on Attack on Show.
Absolutely. We really appreciate it. Absolutely.
As a gift here, we got to get you your official Attack on Show whiskey tumbler there.
I love
this.
When I first watched the show, I was like, I want one of them glasses.
Nice.
Especially being a bartender.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally worth it.
I appreciate it, guys. And I just got to give a shout out to my manager, Benny Taylor, John Thomas Talent.
Nice.
Got me probably my biggest role that'll be out this summer or fall. It's called Wolfhound.
And you're going to come back and visit us for that.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That was filmed here in Detroit.
Biggest film in Michigan since they cut the film in St. Louis.
Really?
It's filmed out at Willow Run Airport.
Can you give us a premise?
It's World War II.
Okay.
And it's basically a B-17 and some MiGs that are flying over the France area after Germany takes it over.
Nice.
And, yeah, that's all I can
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Absolutely.
Are they looking to take some talent on for like a news, like media TV show? No.
No.
We'll see what happens.
He doesn't look really confident. Not very confident at all, actually.
We'll ride your coattails. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that's awesome, Brian.
Brian, thank you so much
for coming out.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
What did we have up on the next segment? What do we?
Was it I Miss My MTV?
I don't know. You want to kick it out? You like I Miss My MTV? We found someone who likes I Miss My MTV watching the show.
I so miss MTV and no more, 16 and pregnant BS.
What?
All this reality show.
All the reality shows.
Is it still on?
Yeah. There's no more music videos.
No,
you got to actually Google them. It's ridiculous.
Or watch Attack on Show.
Right?
So,
no, absolutely.
I think we all miss My MTV.
I do.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight I'm putting my big boy pants on because guess what? In how many episodes have we done? Roughly 12 this season. 12 last.
Yeah, it's easy for you to lose count. It's 14.
It is easy because I don't do the editing. Rob does all our fantastic editing. I give him credit for that. But a first actually happened tonight, and that is I picked the music.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you. He sent me this song today. I liked it, and
we have some, but and I don't know if we've ever discussed this, but you and I actually have some certain things that we look for when we're not always.
Yeah.
But we try to shoot for newer music, under 500,000 views, things around that.
Something new to introduce to you guys.
Absolutely. Too. And tonight we have AJR 100 Bad Days, and I'd ask that you give me some support on this. Come on, people.
He wants to pick a song again, so
I do.
Check it out, AJR.
Remember when we all got drunk? I ended up with 2 broke thumbs. Oh my God, I felt so dumb. Lucky me. I wrote a song that no one knows. I played a show and no one showed. Oh my God, I felt so alone. Lucky me. When all is going wrong and you're scared as hell, what you gonna do, who you gonna tell? Maybe
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties.
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties. Yeah, no, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more.
Dude, are you feeling okay? You picked this song?
I'm good. Yeah,
you all right?
No, I'm good.
You
I'm good. No, good.
I'm not worried.
EAP?
No, it's a very cool song, definitely. I liked it. The link's below if you want to listen to the rest of it.
Please do. Give it a whirl there. Yeah.
Check it out for the next 100 days.
Yeah.
Hey,
I see what he did there.
Everybody, thank you for joining us again. Make sure you click like, subscribe,
and hit that little bell so that you make sure that anytime we send you a new episode, you're going to be alerted for it.
Yeah, and go back to Facebook, share with all of your friends, tell them they better watch it, or you're going to punch them in the face.
In the face.
Yeah, we got you covered. Everybody, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Jay Marsh.
And this is
Attack on Show.